Do you have value? If you objectively judge things based on real parameters, would you matter? By the Appalachian Gorilla, July 28th, 2025. The future will look much more like the past than the present. You have two societies in Western countries. One where people live off the land, and one where they build space stuff. This will be a necessity, similar to prioritizing treatment for medical needs in an emergency room. In an emergency, this is called triage. In society, we refer to this as politics. Instead of determining who receives care based on their likelihood of survival or immediate need, it will be based on energy usage versus productive output. Here's the thing. All that cheap plastic crap you have prepackaged food that has been shipped around the world costs a lot of energy. The average fruit cup from Dole travels 20,000 miles before it gets to your table. That means for each million tons of fruit cups shipped to the U.S. consumers, approximately 500,000 barrels of oil are used to ship them. With 10 million tons consumed annually, approximately 5 million barrels of oil are used to transport these products. This goes for everything you consume as a human being, from your cell phone to YouTube. Approximately 139 million gallons of fresh water are used in cooling and power generation each month in the United States just for watching YouTube. Here's the problem. The cost of these things is cheap. YouTube is basically free for most people who are willing to watch ads. Fruit cups cost $1 a piece. Even if you say, oh, well, the market will bear out this price for energy or water or whatever resource it is, ultimately, it's not the markets to sell. These resources are finite. The people who need these resources in the futures have not been born yet, so we cannot tell you what the price will be for them. Just as we millennials could never sell oil for $70 a barrel in 1940 because we weren't alive yet. Are you so important today that you should be able to squander the future's resources for such petty things as Bigfoot shorts and prepackaged pears from Thailand? Who are you? And what do you do for the future that allows you to be able to make such claims of these resources? Now, for someone such as Neurojack, with whom I stream with from time to time, this will sound like demonic stuff. But the truth is that he has been brainwashed into believing he is all that matters long term. He doesn't even know it. I'm not picking on him, but this is the prevailing attitude among the majority of the population, who believe things like 15-minute cities are evil. WEF, Down syndrome Nordic ideas meant to make humans eat bugs. The thing is, though, all these people have the attitude that the WEF has about black people on welfare. They are like, take it away, and if they riot, shoot them. I would like to try another approach. We've been discussing my ideas about communitarianism on this Substack for about a year now. These ideas have evolved and become much more mainstream through my own and others' efforts. I see the coming AI job apocalypse as an inevitable train sweeping down the tracks. I suggest this solution because it is the best way for humanity to continue to exist in a world where they will no longer be productive. I see my place as preparing the world for the inevitable. The idea that we will probably own nothing and be happy. The reason is because you will be given your family and your community back. However, you will no longer be able to purchase Pez dispensers or Goku bobbleheads on a credit card. These modern luxuries will no longer be on the table because as soon as AI performs basic math on our logistics and planetary energy usage, this will be immediately addressed. The goals will be set to become interplanetary, and the AI will inform them that, based on current usage, there is no way we will have enough energy to build the basic structures needed for such endeavors. There will be two classifications of humans, useful and not useful. In order for the useless to survive, they will be forced into the land and told good luck. What will determine whether someone is useful or not will be a list of attributes, attitudes, abilities, and applications. Your attributes will include IQ, height, weight, medical conditions, and other relevant factors. Your attitude will be considered, whether you're able to perform and work with others, how you will feel about the project, and how you act in general. Your abilities will be judged based on what you can do. What are your talents? What are you proficient at? And of course, applications. Is there a need for your abilities? Just because you can do something doesn't mean it's needed. There may be many others who can do what you do much better than you. There may be too many people who can do what you do. If the criteria aren't met, well, it's off to the farm with you. There's no need to waste valuable petroleum, iron, drugs, concrete, cobalt, molybdenum, or cadmium on you. Why waste data processing on a person who isn't contributing? It's strange how we transition from not thinking about the future at all to only thinking about the future. This, though, is well normal for the modern age. We went from everything is a devil in the 1990s to litter boxes in kids' bathrooms in 2016. So I suppose that's par for the course these days. My guess is you were all wondering, where would you fit in this list of people? Are you useful? I know for sure I'm going to the farms. Here's a general rule of thumb. If you have anything to do with the service sector in any way, you are going to the farms. It's okay to go to the farms. There's nothing wrong with this. You didn't choose wrong. You're just used to serving an economy. You are not making the economy. You are not designing the next titanium knee replacement. You are the person who is selling it. That person is not a necessity. I do transport and logistics. I will be immediately thrown to the farms. This is life. I'm just fine with it. I would love a chance to have my children and me working towards feeding each other. This means I get to be happy the rest of my life, even if I own nothing.